interrupt your regularly scheduled programming. But I have a message. I have a message for the man who hides in the woods. The man who took my NXT contract and didn't even have the audacity to take it for his own. Ashton Aker, you have made an enemy out of the Paragon of Truth. And it is gonna cost you. It will cost you dearly, my friend.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Evolve, and we couldn't start out as fitting as that. We are already making big statements, but tonight we see the start of the Evolve Championship Tournament as Kurt Crimson, Damian Payne of United, Samuel North, and William Parker all square off in the main event. Speaking of United, Takarion Miller and Aaron Coulter of the group will take on Chase Hughes, Seth Maxwell, and Ashton Aker. And finally, Ava has a huge announcement, which she will make right now as she is already in the ring. I'm not here to take up too much time, but I would like to announce and show something. As you all know, the Evolve Championship Tournament has started, but we don't have the championship yet. Well, we do now. Here is the Evolve Championship. Specifically, the Men's Championship, because in just a few moments we will be seeing women's action on Evolve, and they're going to need a championship too. That will come eventually, but first we need to find out who will run this women's division. And we get straight into action. The first match in Evolve's history is going to be a women's division matchup, as Mimi Duerte is the only person currently on this roster. Of course, people from NXT and WWE ID can show up whenever, but she's the only call. So tonight, Mimi has an opponent. Don't know who yet. And it's the real deal, Zeta Steel. Yep, we just mentioned WWE ID talent can pop up here and vie for these championships, which was alluded to by Ava. And it only fits that the first ever WWE ID signed talent is a part of the first ever Evolve match. Zeta Steel is here to take on Mimi Duerte. I mean, why would it not be? Let's get it underway. The first ever Evolve match, and already we're trying to roll up Zeta Steel. That would not be very good for her and her moniker and the way she carries herself. Being rolled up in about 5 seconds would not be any real deal about it. But here we go. Mimi Duerte proving some here with these kicks, and now, oh my god, a little twisted bliss maybe. Into the cover already. Zeta is about caught off guard. I think she's expecting something easy. I think she's expecting to breeze by, but I don't know, man. Mimi Duarte's been hungry ever since that breakout final. Oh, not breakout final. The breakout final hasn't even happened yet, but the breakout first round. Which is crazy. I think this is the first time that somebody is competing before the breakout tournament is actually over. So you know what? That's history in its own right. But now Zeta, here we go, up to the top after dodging the trio woe position. Missile drop kick takes her down. And now here we go. The rail tail punching and bunches over there. And now, thankfully she doesn't have her friends with her. That would be very annoying for me. Mimi's flying, but no, into a backstabber. And now Zeta, here we go, sends her to the corner. No way, Mimi fighting off. Here we go, double jumping. Oh my Jesus, into the crossbody. And now here we go. Look at her, set her up here in a kneeling position, driving her head into the mat. Now here we go, Mimi sends her into the corner. She's not playing around. Here we go, Zeta, you're not expecting this. Oh my, nope, Zeta moved. Oh my goodness, middle rope, meteor run. Oh, belly to belly from Zeta. Okay, big chop in the corner. Oh, went for a back fist, but no, Mimi able to, oh, it turns it into a road, a pinfall, but no, Zeta flips it around. Here we go, back and forth, these two are going. Mimi has it stacked up. No, Zeta flips it into her own leverage, back and forth. Zeta caught her. That's how we end the first match. It was very competitive for a bit, but Zeta Steel is able to steal one, if you will. Man, this is gonna be so annoying having her around, but you know what? She backs it up. That's the first win on Evolve ever, and it's the first win for the real deal. And now here she goes, already going crazy. And it looks like we have more visitors. Mimi Duerte was just getting up, but this is Ashley McKay, the spotlight queen, if you will, and I can already imagine it by looking at her, but now someone else who loves the spotlight, Zeta Steel, is not gonna like this either. But no, don't get in the ring. Mimi just lost by a roll-up. She got slightly there. And now Mimi Duerte's got more visitors. She almost had Zeta. She got caught just barely. She's got some potential here, but now there's more people looking to steal her spotlight. Well, hold on just a minute. Of course, there's more visitors. We got calls all around tonight. Piper Goodish. Can you imagine the nationality? Anyway, but Piper is also here with Mimi and Ashley. We've got some new signings into the women's division. Mimi was the only one as of about 5 minutes ago, but now there's more, all looking to vie for that potential Evolve Women's Championship, and Zeta Steel knows she got her win, so she's just gonna let everybody else handle it. Oh, and we were supposed to get into some tag team action, but instead, Eddie Thorpe is out here, and we know this man will be a part of the NXT bracket in the Evolve Championship tournament. So now, the former member of Bullet Club over on NXT makes his first appearance back. Now, I know my match isn't for 2 weeks, but I just couldn't sit back and watch everyone get their shine on Evolve, knowing that I'm gonna shut it down and ruin it for them. And it's not their fault, it's just unfortunate that NXT sent a man with something to prove over to Evolve to prove himself. I was a lackey in Bullet Club, but I was surrounded by people that gave me all the knowledge in the world. Now, I'm a vet down here. The new kids don't have the experience I have. So after I beat Oro Mensah, Dante Chen, and Joe Coffey to get to the finals, well, from there, it's just easy pick. Oh, wait just a minute, we have some visitors and some new signings to the roster. Please welcome in Sean Connolly. We saw multiple new women's signings interrupt early after the first match. Now Eddie Thorpe gets given the same treatment. My name is Sean Connolly. You definitely have no idea who I am, and to be honest, it's a little embarrassing to be less known than Eddie Thorpe, but I'm here because I'm not one of those newbies that need advice from you, especially because I'm in the Evolve Championship tournament. So when I win next week, I hope I see you there in the finals. Actually, I don't. You probably won't make it, so... And just as you may have thought we were done, Sean Connolly just told Eddie Thorpe, but this is Xander Logan Perry, XLP. Another new signing to Evolve, and does this guy think he's the center of attention or something? I'm so incredibly sorry to interrupt, but I just couldn't help but hear Mr. Connolly talking about winning the Fatal 4-Way next week. Now, I don't doubt your abilities, but really? You? In a match with me? Oh yeah, that's right. I'm also in the Fatal 4-Way next week, which means I will also not be seeing Eddie Thorpe because I will go on to that triple threat and I will win the Evolve Championship. Alright fellas, what is this disrespect? Both of you not understanding who the hell I really am? Well, damn it, we just can't get enough. We have a problem in Evolve coming straight from the problem, Eric Myers. All the new signings are coming out and making names for themselves tonight. I'm kind of just sick and tired of hearing all three of you talking too damn much. So let me get it right. Eddie Thorpe is losing in 2 weeks. You both think you're winning next week. Well, I happen to have a problem with that. I will be seeing you both next week in the Fatal 4-Way, and I will be the first Evolve champion. Man, what the fuck? So this is a really unfortunate scenario because obviously Eddie Thorpe is in this segment and we're making fun of him kind of, but now he doesn't have a job and that feels really weird. And 2 out of the other 3 people that are in his match for the 4-Way in the tournament, Oro Mensah and Joe Coffey, are also now released. We're just going to replace the people that were in that match. So anything that was just talked about with Eddie, don't worry about it. It's now Dante Chen, who was in it beforehand, Apollo Crews, Ashante the Adonis, and Luca Crucifino of the family. A completely different 4-Way, but in 2 weeks time, that's what it's going to be, okay? Let me just, it's okay. You ready? We're finally getting our hands on United in a fair fight. Ready as I can be. Have you seen Dunkel anywhere? Good question. I haven't seen him since Deadline. Yep, that's a great sign. We lost the biggest guy in the company. How? Well, they better figure out what's going on over there because they are set for tag team action against these boys, United. Later tonight, Damian Payne looks to make it to the second round of the Evolve tournament. Recently, John Osborne won the breakout briefcase, Gavin Ashton and Azrael won the tag titles, Alexander Bishop won the Iron Survivor. Now Jakarion Miller and Darren Coulter look to represent tonight as they take on Chase University, represented by Seth Maxwell and Ashton Aker. They can't find Uncle Howdy's Hornfart, but Chase U seems to be barely hanging on by a thread. Andre Chase got his head kicked off on NXT, so everything seems to be falling apart, but it's a brand new start in Evolve. Can they get some momentum? Let's get right. I hope you guys are also liking the continuity between the fact that if Chase U loses tonight, it goes to Chase U's overall record on both NXT and Evolve and any time they'd ever have a match. Same way with United, and that's now Ashton Aker and Dakarion Miller are going to start off this matchup. And now here we go. Oh my goodness, no. Ashton's flipping him already. That is a iron brute, if you will. A big man is throwing around Kari, and he's going to need his dad for help. But now tagging in Seth Maxwell. We heard them earlier talking about Uncle Howdy. Like Ashton Aker was saying, I don't know how they lost him, but you know, he goes off on his own rampant sometime. But here we go, tagging in Aker again. Now here we go. Look at Chase U working together. The only time they'll ever be able to work together is now. Chase has nobody on. Oh my God, he has nobody anymore. But that's Maxwell taking out the Dakarion, or from the apron, trying to at least, as Kari's able to get off Ashton Aker's shoulders here. And look at this big knees to the face, right to that face paint. Tag in Aaron Coulter, and he ran for that tag because he knew he had to get up out of there. Oh my God, pile driver. But Aker is gonna get the tag into Seth Maxwell. Like I was trying to say, Chase U has nobody. Oh my God, Coulter is flipping him over. But yeah, Chase U has really nobody left at this point because Riley's gone. Thea's still in the group. Duke Hudson got released. The rest of them joined United. So now it's going to be a bit difficult over there. So maybe Seth Maxwell and Ashton Aker can work their way up to getting noticed by NXT, getting themselves a contract. Still don't know how we're doing that yet. We'll get to that eventually. But anyway, they're trying to prove themselves. Oh my God, maybe get some matching gear first. And now, oh my God, back and forth these two have gone. Oh my goodness, these guys chemistry here. Coulter and Seth Maxwell working very well together, but tagging in Kari after the break he so desperately needed earlier. Now he's getting back in, but it looks to not be working thus far. As Seth Maxwell, no way, Kari flips him same way Coulter did. Here we go. These two have been, oh my goodness, never mind. These two have been some of the people that haven't been, you know, showcased as much in United. I mean, Coulter was just on Deadline, and now Kari's making a name for himself right now, taking out both of them in a huge kick. Boom! Big forearm. Oh my God, discus style, man. Knocks Seth Maxwell out, but Ashton Aker got up to his feet, and now he's getting involved again. Same way he just did. Oh my God, Maxwell missile. Coulter tried to stop it, may have put him into the cover, but no. Kari able to kick out, and Seth taking out Coulter. It's any means necessary. This is a blood rivalry between United and Chase U. But now here we go. Oh God, Kari and Seth Maxwell going back and forth. Seth rolls him up here dangerously close to the ropes. We could have had another roll-up victory. The tag into Aker. Off with your head, I guess. And now, wait a minute, trying to take out Maxwell, but Aker gets back into the fight. And oh my God. I think this is a two-leg cutter. I don't really know what's going on here. Oh, he's got a submission hold locked in a dragon sleeper, reaching around the back. A whole reach around is crazy. As now Kari's close to the rope, but I don't think the ref cares. There must be a winner here. Kari is getting wrenched right now, but no, wait a minute. Kari able to get out of it, and now floating under for that DDT. May have busted Aker open, tagging in Aaron Coulter. As now Aker trying to get out to the outside. Coulter, are you serious? Oh my God, to the outside, onto the barricade. And off it! What the hell? Aaron Coulter is showing out. Never would you expected it from him, but now this frat boy-esque is that he's got skills. Takes out the flatliner, tagging to Kari after taking out Seth Maxwell. What is going on here? Tagging in. Oh my God! What do we call that? Into that neck breaker. Maxwell's down. United picks up the win. United getting wins on NXT and Evolve in tag team action. They just keep getting more dangerous. I keep saying this, but now, after one win tonight, can they get a second in our main event coming soon? what's going on here? Oh my God, that's Johnny Blade. That's the man in the video package earlier that interrupted our intro. He doesn't care about United. He hits a TDC on Ashton Aker. Seth Maxwell gets in after Aker got pinned, and Johnny Blade backs away. You know he's targeting Ashton Aker, but he doesn't seem to be targeting the rest of them. But Seth stands up for Aker, and this man is off his rails. It was just one Battle Royal elimination. Jack Wolf, how do you feel about not so fast? If you would, let me take this from here. Earlier tonight, you all saw Sean Connolly, Xander Logan Perry, and Eric Myers tell the world that they are in next week's Fatal 4-Way in the Evolve title tournament. It was really cute to watch because they all seemed to forget the man who was in it before anybody else was even there. There's a reason the ID program came calling to me. I didn't need to sign a form to get signed. But it's good that you guys went out there, introduced yourselves, made yourselves famous. Because in 1 week's time, the Wolf of Wall Street puts a tax on your careers. Thank you. Well, before we get into our main event, let's show you what's going down next week on Evolve. After the interruption of our intro video and the attack on Ashton Aker earlier tonight, Johnny Blade steps into the ring to take on Seth Maxwell of Chase U, defending Aker's honor. We will also have the second Fatal 4-Way match of the Evolve Championship Tournament. Jack Wolf takes on Sean Connolly, Xander Logan Perry, and Eric Myers, the new signings that made a splash. Who will take their first claim at the Evolve title? We gotta get our first man first. Let's get to our main event. It is now main event time. It's the first of 3 Fatal 4-Way matches in the Evolve Championship Tournament. And first up is Kirk Crimson. Just defended the APW World Championship at Deadline against Grayson Waller. Broke the traditional breakout rules, but he's had his fair share in the .5 episodes before Evolve. So tonight he has a chance to make even more history as he takes on Damian Payne of United. Was involved in the first breakout tournament match of 2024, which he lost, and went down the path of pairing with John Osborne and then joining United. The boys got themselves a win earlier tonight, so can Big Damo do the same against Samuel North? This man runs the JCP Anonymous Twitter account, which invades the personal spaces and personal lives of the NXT and WWE talent. He's had his run-ins with Kirk Crimson in the past, so this internet troll can win a title against William Parker. Another man with some history against Samuel North alongside Kirk Crimson. He once had a match on SmackDown against Shawn Spears in Spears' debut before any of the breakout tournament happened. He's impressed on NXT .5 in the past, so who takes their first step forward in getting to that Evolve Championship? Alright fellas, it's gonna get active in this Evolve ring, and oh my goodness, there's so much action already right now, and now Samuel North and Damian Payne going at it. Kirk and Parker, I mean, I've been tag teaming before, but he doesn't want to hurt his friend, but you know what it is, it's about the Evolve Championship Tournament. It's about being the first ever, as now they're not just fighting for a briefcase and a contract, they're fighting for contracts. Still don't know how we're getting there, but also the first ever, and you know, eventually for the Evolve Championship. Let me get my words together as Kirk is kicking the hell out of Parker. Jesus, this is a bit of that Florida Keys, if you will. Super kick to Damian Payne as well. Cover, nobody else is around. Samuel North trying to get in, but Payne able to kick out and got a leg dropped on him. Now here we go, back and forth. No, into the ref. Okay, wait a minute. Parker maybe saving Kirk a little bit. Never mind. Ripcord knee to the face. And now Damian with a little roll up here. Kirk had to roll out, but Samuel North breaks it up and stomps on everybody's dreams, as he does with cameras, hidden cameras all around. It's really not safe. But here we go. Are you seeing Kirk back there? Are you seeing Kirk? But now Samuel North going nuts, I guess. And a DDT from Kirk on the other side of the ring. But look at North with a little middle rope clothesline. Here we go. And now Noah Damian fighting out from the floor. And now they're working together on Kirk Crimson. And they both go after each other instantly. That was never going to work as a team. But now, look at this little hurt package from Damian Payne. Kirk. That is the most Kirk Crimson way to break up a pinfall if I've ever seen it. And now here we go, back and forth. All against each other right now. Samuel North got out just to get involved with that stunner. Oh my goodness. But Kirk gets back in to break it up. And now here we go, Kirk and Parker going at it. Now Damian has North set up on the ropes there. And now, whoa, I think he went for a kill switch. No, got pump kicked. We're going nuts. I think he was going for a Painmaker, but Parker stopped it, saving him in the process. Kill switch and a Falcon Arrow. North has a cover on Parker, and Kirk is right there to break it up. And now North and Crimson going at it. Oh my goodness, bouncing around. Samuel North went for the kill switch on Kurt Crimson, not able to do it. Now Kurt going for his own spear. No, he hit Parker. I don't think he was planning on that. I know it's every man for himself, but you don't want to do that, especially when he was aiming for Samuel North. They both hate Samuel North, and now he's kind of distraught here, but wait a minute, going for a dead man's hand. Oh god, going for the submission hold, but Damian Payne is right there to get involved. Parker's nowhere to be found at this point. It's down to these two, but Kirk's getting up to his feet. Wait, Kirk off the forearm from Damian to North, going for a power bomb. No, Damian gets off. Kill switch from Samuel North. That's Damian got off, and Damian sends out Samuel. Wait a minute, Samuel North is down, Parker's down, Damian's got him up. Pain maker to Kurt Crimson. Middle of the ring, nobody else around. Damian Payne is headed to the finals of the Evolve Championship Tournament. Man, I thought Kurt Crimson may have had, he could have pinned Parker when that happened. Samuel North was, of course, hit a kill switch on Kirk. He could have got it, but Damian Payne picks up the scraps, and he's headed. We don't know who he's facing yet. It could be any four of anybody at this point because we don't know what's going on anymore in real life. But Damian Payne has done it, and oh god, United's just on a roll, aren't they? We saw the same exact picture with John Osborne, Gavin Escher, and Azrael on NXT, but now it looks like United's doing the same damn thing on Evolve. This is dangerous. Evolve's future is certainly in somebody's hands at this point, but Kurt Crimson, you got to feel for the man. He was torn between emotions at this point. Whoa! Wait a minute! That's Jay Storm and Taylor King. Oh god, it's Leo Stark as well. This is JTL. We haven't seen them at all tonight, and now they're attacking Kurt Crimson after the bell. Are you kidding me? These three just got together recently. They made their presence felt in the breakout tournament, but now Parker's trying to get in to help Kirk, but Leo drops him as soon as he even thinks about it. And oh my god, they are decimating 2/4 of this main event, 1/2 of this main event, and they didn't give a shit about taking out United. I wonder about that, and Samuel North could have helped. Samuel North could have helped, but that's just not in his line of work. That's not what he does. But JTL, Jay Storm in the middle, Taylor King to the right, Leo Stark to the left, have definitely just made a statement. They didn't like that they weren't included in the first episode of Evolve, I guess, but now they're closing out the show. It ends with them on top. This is going to be a force, and Parker and Kirk, you just couldn't get out of your whole friendship the entire match, but it cost you, and now you got dropped.